I'm a little short. Gotta pull this down a bit. Tall personality, short in stature. You know, we do what we gotta do. Hello, Charlotte! One more time. Good afternoon, Charlotte! We know why we're here. The Queen City is loud. I love to see it. I love to see my neighbors out here fighting and advocating for justice and for good. So yes, folks, my lovely, beautiful neighbors, we will be getting started here in a few minutes, but I wanted to go over a bit of housekeeping details for the day. Bathrooms, please use the porta potties provided. They are located to my left, behind this building. It's not obvious, but they're there. The water fountain is also to my left. If you wish to get a refill before the march, stay hydrated even though it's cold, y'all. Yelling makes you dehydrated. All right, can I make a little bit of noise, please? Woo! I know that's right. Marshals are wearing neon vests and are here to assist. They can answer most questions. Please respect any directions given by the marshals as they work to support a safe event today. Let's make some noise for safety. That's right. Medics are also present to assist with medical issues or injury. They are located behind the stage for minor concerns or just chant medic. Let's practice. Medic. One more time. Medic. All right. Y'all heard that? All right, the medics heard it, and that's all that counts. Okay, and marshals also have QR codes that you can scan for today's demands and learn about actions you can take. Our program today will feature several speakers and be followed by a march uptown for those who wish to participate. All right, folks, let's say, yeah, let's do it for the march. Yeah, let's do it! Woo! Perfect, okay, yes. So we have our opening song by Shauna Blake. Shauna Blake is a fourth-generation Charlottean, a lifetime vocalist, and a member of Indivisible Charlotte. Let's give it up.
So I have a few words I'd like to say. I've always appreciated that Charlotte has been a melting pot, a big melting pot my whole life since I was a kid. And it's one of the things I love the most about her. I've always felt a sense of pride in our diversity, and I make sure to tell people all about our cool multicultural vibe everywhere I go. The Queen City would not be the same without our immigrant community. And I think of y'all as the jewels in our crown. I welcome you all with open arms and an open heart, and I stand with you today in solidarity and in song. May the warm love from this little melting pot ripple out and melt the ice. So shall it be. You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we can walk it out and move mountains. We can walk it out and move mountains. And I rise like the day, I rise up, I rise unafraid, I rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. Yeah, I rise up, I rise like the waves, I rise up, in spite of the ache, I rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, por ti, por vous, por ti, the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains. Take it to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for cold, so now we need. And for that we have each other. For that we have each other. We will rise. We will rise. We'll rise. Oh, we'll rise. Hey, hey. I'll rise up. Rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I'll rise up. I've done it 1,000 times. We'll rise up high like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, the Aussies of us, of Kelly. I see you, and I celebrate you. I love you, and I thank you. You are welcome here. Who will keep us safe? Who will keep us safe? Whose streets? All power to all the people.
Let's give it up one more time for Shayna. I love that. Okay, we gotta bring this down. Well, I think I should introduce myself to y'all. My name is Marcel Guillot, and I am the organizer for the Charlotte Metrolina Labor Council. Go Union! As we know, immigrant rights are worker rights. And there's a reason why we're all coming here together, no matter what our primary concern is. We are concerned about our neighbors, our communities, working families. That's why we're here. All right, yes, come turn up, y'all. Let's hear it. Yes. All right. It's not just us up here. We have partner organizations. Let's give it up for the Carolina Migrant Network, Indivisible Charlotte, Charlotte Clergy Coalition for Justice, 5051, Jewish Voices for Peace, our Charlotte City Workers Union, which is UE 150, PSL, give it up, woo! CALM, the Poor People's Campaign, Seeking Justice the Charlotte Metrolina Labor Council. Let's give it up for community. All right, y'all. Introduce Reverend Erica Funk. Reverend Erica Funk is the director of Cross Missions, an urban service learning ministry for youth groups. She is an ordained Presbyterian minister of 32 years, currently serving at Myers Park Presbyterian. Let's give it up for Reverend Funk.
Good afternoon, Charlotte. Good afternoon, community. Good afternoon, family. My name is Erica Funk. I am a Christian. I am a mom. I'm a minister, and I am an activist. Today, I'd like to share with you a poem written by Matt Moberg, who is an artist in Minneapolis. He wrote this just a couple of days ago. If you are a church hosting prayers for peace and unity today, while my city bleeds in the street, don't light a candle and think it substitutes for showing up. Tonight, an ICE agent took a photo of me next to my car, looked me in the eye and told me, "We'll be seeing you soon." Not a metaphor, not hyperbole, a threat dressed up in a badge and a paycheck. Peace isn't what you ask for when the boot is already on someone's neck. Peace is what the powerful ask for when they don't want to be interrupted. Unity isn't neutral. Unity that refuses to name violence is just loyalty to the ones holding the weapons. Stop using scripture as chloroform. Stop calling fear wisdom. Stop pretending Jesus was crucified because he preached good vibes and personal growth. You don't get to quote scripture like a lullaby while injustice stays wide awake. You don't get to ask God to heal the land if you won't even look around at the wound. There is a kind of peace that only exists because it refuses to tell the truth. That peace is a lie. And lies don't grow anything worth saving. The scriptures you love weren't written to keep things calm. They were written to set things right. And sometimes the most faithful thing you can do is to stop praying around the pain and start standing inside it. And if that makes you uncomfortable, good. Growth always is. Friends, I'm going to ask you to take a second to look at someone near you. Lock eyes with someone near you and say, "You are my neighbor." Find someone else and look at them and say, "I am your neighbor." And here's the hard part. Think about the people you don't want to look at. Remember, they are our neighbors too. Thank you.
All right, everyone, let's make some noise for that beautiful poetry. Yes! Because when we fight, and I believe that we will win. So with a few words of encouragement.
Get close. All right. I'm short. Okay. Hello, I'm Mallory. I'm 24 years old, and I have been a part of March for Our Lives, Students of Man Action, and Women's March.
Hold on.
Louder?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Gotta get up on it.
All right.
Start from the top.
Okay. Hello, I'm Mallory. I'm 24 years old, and I've been a part of March for Our Lives, Students of Man Action, and Women's March since 2022, and we are all here today to fight against ICE terror. Thank you.
All right. Let's give it up for Valerie! All right, up next, we have Sandra Pardo Munoz. Sandra is a Greater Charlotte native from Gastonia, North Carolina. She's a first-generation U.S.-born citizen and the proud daughter of an immigrant textile worker and former farm worker from Veracruz, Mexico. After CBP and ICE deported her father at 8 years old, Sandra understood firsthand that the trauma children and families live with afterwards can haunt you into adulthood. They are now an abolitionist social worker rooted in faith and ancestral spirituality. They currently work as coalition coordinator for the NC Council of Churches and the NC Farm Worker Advocacy Network, commonly known as NC FAN. Let's give it up!
Y'all, I'm tiny, so bear with me. I gotta lower this a little bit. Come on now. Let me see. Thank you. Can y'all hear me? Y'all good? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum and buenas tardes. Thank you. Firstly, I want to thank every single one of y'all, the organizations, the volunteers, everybody who holds this great and wonderful movement together through creativity, solidarity, community funding across the city of Charlotte, North Carolina, and beyond. I'm in my feelings, y'all. So I come to you today humbly and with a heavy heart and mind because keep in mind as well that we're mourning. We're mourning a loss in our community today. We're mourning a loss in our Minneapolis, Minnesota community, across Charlotte, North Carolina, and beyond. I stand in solidarity with every single one of y'all within Charlotte, beyond. I stand in solidarity with nations and states beyond white man's borders who have suffered and died at the hands of U.S. imperialism. The greed of representatives in our state's General Assembly, this country's Congress, and our current head of state. All of these people who have no business meddling in the affairs of our brothers and sisters in their homelands, trying to dismantle their fight for autonomy. This is one of the many reasons why my heart is heavy today. Don't y'all understand that? My heart is heavy. Are y'all's hearts heavy too? So let me get in my feelings for a second. As y'all know, I work with the Council of Churches, and I'm rooted in very deep ancestral spirituality, because if there's one thing that our people have, is faith. Faith moves us. Faith tells us to stand up for what's right and fight against what's wrong. Deuteronomy 28:28 says, "The Lord shall smite thee with madness, blindness, and astonishment of heart." And I can tell y'all on my end, my heart is very confused, very angry, and incredibly blinded by the fog of grief. The fog of isolation. Sometimes that pain is so incredible, I don't think I'll be able to come out of it. I'm in pain for our business owners, our neighbors, our people who are being snatched up from their workplaces, who are being kidnapped, who are living in fear of the persecution of the Immigration Customs Enforcement, ICE. The death of our sister, Renee Nicole Good, fills me with so much pain sometimes, I don't think I'm going to come out of it. The same way that I felt about Brother Keith Porter, Brother Juan Alexis Tineo Martinez, and 30 over more names that I just can't take away from our other speakers to name right now. But they're with me, and I know they're with y'all too. These martyrs, some named, some not, believed in the meaning of this next verse so much so that they laid their lives down to honor this. And as it says in this next verse, Matthew 25:40, truly I say to you, as you did it to one of the least of my brethren, you did it to me. You did it to me. And I, for one, will not ever let a $100 billion federal agency like the Department of Homeland Security's Immigration Customs Enforcement, Mr. Gregory Bovino, rob my neighbor out of his work van, or kidnap my auntie who's selling fruta picada off Central Avenue, just trying to provide for her 4 little ones who will now become wards of the state. I will never let anybody take that away from me, and I know that y'all will never let anybody take your neighbors away from that. I know. And I hope that I can use my voice today, my heart, this grief that I'm facing. Maybe a grief that y'all are facing as well. No one else will ever take that away from me, the same way that they took away my father when I was 8 years old. So if I can help it, if I can use my breath, my heart, my faith, and my love, so can you. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. Thank you.
Yelling at y'all. Mic check, mic check. Are we good? Hey, okay. Now I can hear. Y'all can too. All right. Up next, we have Marianne Ruiz. Marianne is a dedicated community organizer for Carolina Migrant Network, with a passion for empowering individuals and fostering positive change in her local community. She believes in the power of collective action to work towards a more equitable and inclusive future. Let's give it up!
Henry, Serawit, Maxim, Juan Alexis, Brian, Non, Marie Ange, Abelardo, Jesus, Johnny, Isidro, Tian, Chao Feng, Lorenzo Antonio, Oscar, Santos, Ismael, Norland, Shiraz, Jean, Fuad, Delvin Francisco, Nanco, Silverio, Carlos, Keith, Luis Gustavo, and Renee Nicole. 2025 has been the deadliest year in immigration detention facilities, and these people have lost their lives at the hands of DHS. In 10 days since the year began, ICE has already murdered 2 people, Renee Nicole Good and Keith Porter Jr. Right. And these are the only names that we know and do not account for the many lost inside of the immigration detention system. We are outraged and we grieve the deaths of all those killed in ICE detention. These deaths remind us that this regime intends to silence those who do not abide by their brutality. That it could happen to any one of us who dare to stand up and protect our communities. Thank you. When our city was under attack, we relied on courageous volunteers, just like Renee, just like y'all did, just like Renee did in Minneapolis and just like y'all did in Charlotte. To help warn neighbors and document violent abductions that happened in broad daylight. Many faced direct intimidation and retaliation from rogue agents for doing what was right. ICE and CBP has been escalating their cruel deployments across the country. This recent killing is not an isolated incident, but the devastating and predictable result of the lawless operations that this administration's abuse of power. ICE and CBP have endangered our communities. Our neighbors fear for their livelihoods, and our neighborhoods are less safe. We know that they do not care about community safety, and we know that their heinous actions are about terrorizing people for control and for power. But we do know that this much is true. Now more than ever, we refuse to retreat. We will continue fighting for our families, we'll continue fighting for our freedoms and for the future that we deserve. We cannot allow CBP to keep killing with impunity. Under this fascist regime, we call on you to be brave, to keep showing up, to keep bearing witness, and keep defending your neighbors. We demand accountability for the killings and an end to ICE and CBP raids. And we will not sit by while violence goes unanswered and our communities are terrorized. Because together, el pueblo salva el pueblo, community saves community, and we're all in this together.
Last time I was talking to y'all, it was about 100 degrees outside. Golly. But you know, if the weather can change, so can this country. And we're going to be out here. No matter what the weather is, we're going to make it happen. So, before I introduce our next speaker, I want to bring forth the words of the honorable and venerated ancestress, Assata Shakur, and I'm going to teach you these words, okay? We're going to do this 3 times. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. One more time, because I feel like y'all ain't feeling it. One more time. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Let's give it up, y'all. Y'all did that. So next up, we have George Washington III, who will be singing the song version of the poem, "Do Not Stand at My Grave and Weep." George Washington III is a voice actor and singer based in Pineville, North Carolina. He performed for 14 years with Opera Carolina. He is a member of Blue Wave Voiceover, a collective of actors who only work for liberal, democratic, and progressive candidates and causes. Let's make some noise!
That works. I just want everyone to take that moment to keep in mind the names of the people that were read to you, the loss they are to their communities and to their families, and to keep in mind that even though they are dead, they are not gone. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there, I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the softly falling snow. I am the gentle showers of rain. I am the fields of ripening grain. I am in the morning hush. I am in the graceful rush of far-off birds in circling flight. I am the starshine of the night. I am in every flower that blooms. I am in still and empty rooms. I am the child that yearns to sing. I am in each lovely thing. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.
Yeah, let's bring this down for the shrimps among us. It's all right. Short but a big voice too. All right. Next up, we have Sandra Noble and Samantha Turner. They will be reading a statement from Reverend Rodney Sadler. This wind is doing it. Yes. Sangria is the national social justice organizer with Repairers of the Breach, sits on the organizing committee for the NC Poor People's Campaign, and is a resident of Charlotte. Samantha is the Voting Rights Committee chair of the Reimagining America Project, Southern Piedmont Circle co-chair, and state coordinator for the NC Poor People's Campaign. Together, they are representing the Collective Liberation Church. Let's give it up!
Hello everyone, once again, I am Sandra Noble, and today I stand here not as an organizer with any organization, but as an impacted mother in sorrow in the spirit of Renee Nicole Good. With Samantha Turner, co-chair of the North Carolina Poor People's Campaign, we bring to you a statement from Dr. Reverend Sadler, a statement on behalf of the North Carolina Poor People's Campaign and the Collective Liberation Church. Dr. Sadler sends his love as we send our love back, loving forward together, moving forward together.
Trump killed Good. Just a few days ago, Trump's thug forces, the often masked marauders of ICE, murdered Renee Nicole Good, a mother, a wife, a poet, a musician, a Christian, a civilian, a citizen. She was killed by those with no authority over her, over any citizen, murdered with impunity, with callousness, with license, by a poorly trained posse of goons who know little of the law they are supposed to enforce. Trump killed Good the other day, but this was not an unfamiliar experience. It was just more personal this time. This time it was a specific person, not only being called good, but doing good when she was slaughtered. You see, Trump has a history of killing good. Trump killed good when he passed the great big ugly bill that will strip away health care from millions of Americans. Trump killed good when he took away SNAP benefits from poor mothers and their children who just need something to eat. Trump killed good when he invaded Venezuela, a nation that neither intended us harm nor had the ability to threaten us.
Trump killed good when he sent these immoral and, if not illegal, alphabet forces of CBP and ICE, like KKK, into our communities to snatch away our sisters and brothers right here in Charlotte as well. Trump killed good when he sought to end diversity, equity, and inclusion programs that lifted black and brown people from poverty and gave them an opportunity at last to thrive. You see, this is not new because Trump has a history of killing good. So today we remember and today we mourn the loss of Renee Nicole Good. We remember that she only wanted to be a witness and make sure that the loss of those snatched by Trump's immoral alphabet kidnappers and sent who knows where did not go unnoticed. But we also mourn the many other goods that are in danger of being killed by the current immoral regime. We shed tears for our national unity. We grieve our fading democracy. We mourn the malign truth, and we cry inconsolably when we remember the death of empathy and compassion. Today we lament, we mourn, we grieve, we remember, but we cannot lose hope. We cannot lose hope because we know that no matter what Trump does, God loves good. Whether it's the good trouble that each and every one of you is getting into today, whether it's good work of groups like Poor People's Campaign and Indivisible and the Charlotte Clergy Coalition for Justice and a host of other activist organizations, whether it's the good news that God has not forgotten us, that Trump does not get the last word. You see, times will change. Like the ancestors used to say, troubles don't last always, and the Lord will make a way somehow. Like the Apostle Paul said, do not be overcome by evil, overcome with good. Like Martin Luther King said, evil cannot overcome good. Only good can do that. So as we commemorate the loss of the life of Miss Good, let us always remember to do good. Let us remember to be good. Let us remember to stand good. Let us remember to be like Renee Nicole Good as we commemorate her life of witness, compassion, poetry, and love in our world run amok. We must need now is a whole lot of what we need. Good! Thank you.
Right. You gotta let them know. Gotta let them know. Next up, we have Manolo Bentancourt. Manolo is the very much beloved owner and proprietor of Manolo's Bakery on Central Avenue. Let's hear it up.
Sandra, peace and love. Never is the wrong time to do the right thing. Before I start talking to you with this beautiful accent, I want to say thank you, Charlotte, for what you did for us, for my immigrant community, for Central Avenue, for South Boulevard, for all of us. We used to feel alone. We used to feel in the shadows. But after November 15, we know that we are not alone. And now, look at all of you. We don't feel alone. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Charlotte. This is my new reality. I'm an American citizen like all of you. I follow the same Constitution, and I had to carry my passport because of the color of my skin and because of my accent. This is not right. We had the power to change this. We had the power because we are the people. We have a responsibility with our children. Our children are our future. Many children lost their parents that week here in Charlotte. Every single day, children are losing their parents here in this nation. And this is not right. This way, 3 children lost their mother. And we need to fight for those children because those children are our responsibility. Forget about everything, but we need to take care of our future, and our future are our children. Please, all of those who like to call us illegal, and all of those who loves to be brave in social media and say, do everything the legal way, I want for you to do the research and try to find out what it means to be legal in this nation. Even our politicians don't know how the immigration system works, and we have a broken immigration system. Anyone in Raleigh, anyone in Washington, D.C., before they say doing the legal way, fix the system, fix the Constitution. We all want to be legal. Nobody is illegal in a stolen land. I love you, Charlotte. I love this nation. For all of those who ask me, what can I do? Help our non-profits. There's not enough power because there's not enough money for our non-profits. Help our small businesses. Let us know that we are not alone. Be mindful where you spend your money. I promise you, we have better tacos in Central Avenue than anywhere else in Charlotte. Talk to the unknown. Talk to those who you don't like and tell them and share our pain. We need to get together as a nation. We need to stop the division, and we need to start loving each other. All of this is about human dignity. All of this is about us. And please, never lose faith in humanity. I love you, Charlotte.
one-sided. You know, it's good both ways. There's no problem with that. I expect to hear both chants at the march after this, okay? All right, perfect. Next, we have Jessica Finkel. Jessica Finkel is an activist and organizer who has worked and volunteered for the past 6 years in the justice space to fight for a safe, healthy future for all people. For the last 2 years, Jessica has been an organizer with the Charlotte chapter of Jewish Voice for Peace, an organization that is fighting for the safety and dignity of all human beings, from Palestine to Minneapolis to Charlotte. Let's give it up.
We're going in the opposite direction for once. Hello, everyone. Like Marcel said, I am Jessica Finkel, and I am here today with Jewish Voices for Peace. We are here because our safety is bound up with each other's safety. None of us are free until all of us are free. As Jews, we are taught to ask hard questions, to side with the oppressed. And in this moment, our moral obligation is action. We are here today to stand in solidarity with our friends, our community members and neighbors who are being terrorized by ICE. Many of us are descendants of people who endured genocide. We know what genocide looks like. The Trump regime is deploying a modern-day Gestapo against immigrant communities here in the U.S. Masked ICE agents are kidnapping our friends and neighbors, and this is all too reminiscent of the terror our ancestors have faced. We will not be silent. We will intervene, and we must fight to keep us safe. We are living through a moment where fear is being used as a political weapon. Fear is being used to allow surveillance, detention, violence, and the erosion of our most basic rights. Fear is being used to dismiss the truth, and worst of all, fear is being used to justify murder in our streets. ICE assassinated Ray Nicole Good, a poet and a mother, on the streets of Minneapolis. Shame! Renee was the second U.S. citizen killed by ICE in a week. On New Year's Eve, an off-duty ICE agent shot and killed Keith Porter Jr. in Northridge, California. Shame! Nearly 40 people have died in the past year in ICE custody, and that's just the ones we know about. Shame! From Palestine to Venezuela to Minneapolis to Charlotte, we oppose the separation of families. We oppose indiscriminate kidnappings, and we know that military forces do not keep us safe. This is a playbook that has been used time and time again. These are practices that have been tested and perfected on Palestinians and are being imported to our most vulnerable communities here at home. Jewish tradition teaches us, Besalim Elohim, every life is precious. Every person is an entire world, and every death is a world extinguished, regardless of your immigration status. So we, as Charlotte Jewish Voice for Peace, are here today with Indivisible and all of our other partners to say, we refuse the lies our government pushes in our faces. We refuse fascism, and we refuse to bow to authoritarianism. We refuse to bow to a dictator. We will not look away. Real safety comes from housing, healthcare, education, and dignity. It comes from strong communities, mutual aid, and collective care. As anti-Zionist Jews, we find safety and forge solidarity with those who resist white supremacy. The only way forward is building a mass movement of people committed to safety and freedom for all. A different future is only possible with a radically different approach to the present, and that starts with abolishing ICE. All over the country and here in Charlotte, we have seen courageous acts of community in response to ICE. If you are not already, now is the time. Turn to your neighbors and join an organization. Build your community together, because the people united will never be defeated. Thank you.
little bit more of that. Give me a little bit more of that. Give me like 30 more seconds of that. Don't think that we're just here to make some noise. We have some demands, okay? If community comes together, we have expectations. Expectations for the people that we hired through election, or not, but they still represent us anyway. So we have our demands. So come on up. We're gonna read them to you.
Had to put the scarf on really quick. Y'all, thank you so much for coming out. Our first demand, we demand that our U.S. senators vote no on the upcoming budget continuing resolution to defend ICE violence in our communities. We demand that the DOJ Civil Rights Division do their job by investigating and arresting the agent who murdered Renee Good and submit a full independent investigation of illegal actions in communities across the nation. We demand that our local officials enforce the anti-masking law that they passed and prevent these masked officers from terrorizing our communities. And we demand that our local law enforcement step in when federal officers break the law, boo, and defend our community's residents.
So with our call to action, first, call your elected officials and share these demands with them. We have a few of our electeds out here. They're here to work and they're here to talk to you. Yes, I put y'all on the spot. Do it. Give them a call. Also, get trained to monitor ICE in your neighborhoods with Carolina Migrant Network. Be brave like Renee.
Sign up to volunteer with the incredible organization sponsoring today's events. There are so many in Charlotte. Everyone's doing incredible work, so please get connected. And remember to scan the QR code to get the list of demands and actions, as well as other ways that you can support the immigrant community.
So we have our marching orders, and it's time to march. Are y'all ready? I think y'all are ready. Okay, so remember, stay behind the banner. The banner, that front line, sets the pace. Are we good? You understand it? The banner sets the pace. The march will start, so line up behind the banner, right behind me, go around the stage. If you prefer to stay here in the park to connect with our incredible partner organizations, you can do that too. But also, you're here, let's boogie and let's get to it. So,
nobody like you.
Perfect.
The fascist
I love you, Charlotte! Let's go!
Soldiers, 50,000, you break it up, family. For 50,000, you give up your dignity. For 50,000, Iceman, get ready. For 50,000, 'cause you're gonna burn. Yo, Iceman, look in the mirror, you see what you're doing, you know who you're hurting, you know it ain't right.
side. Take care.